going to turn the microphone over now to my counterpart, Nima Asghari. Nima is going to come up and share with you about a lot of the data that's coming out of the unit. Nima is the lead researcher inside the Agrivoltaic. He is also, we've got him growing crops on a day-to-day basis. As an engineer, we've introduced him to the world of plant biology and working on a daily basis, getting his hands dirty in the soil on and off a regular basis. So Nima, I'm going to let you step up here.
My name is Nima. I'm doing my PhD on indoor agrivoltaics at Western University under supervision of Dr. Pierce. And I'm currently focusing on indoor farming facilities like Agrivoltaic. In this small section of our presentation, I'm going to inform you about all the research that have been done or are going to be done in the future on developing the Agrivoltaic. You all know that indoor farming, also known as indoor vertical farming, has so many advantages over traditional farming or traditional form of controlled environment agriculture like greenhouses. However, the economic contribution of indoor farming in food production all around the world is still small. And that's why so many countries, including the pioneer ones like US, Japan, China, and also other countries like Canada are attracting so many investments in this sector. But there is one major problem with indoor farming facilities, and that is energy cost. The higher energy costs and higher energy price volatility have forced so many companies with more than 10 years or 15 years of background in agriculture and farming, and also some startup companies with hundreds of millions of dollars of funding to go bankrupt. So how can we address this challenge? How can we solve this problem? By focusing on two main areas. One is energy, and the other one is the capital cost and the labor cost. So from the energy viewpoint, we need to minimize the total energy consumption of indoor farming buildings. We need to utilize more affordable energy systems and also maximize the efficiency of our lighting system, mainly LEDs. And from the CapEx viewpoint, we need to minimize the manufacturing cost of the technology and also increase the revenue by targeting the crops with higher market values. So from the energy viewpoint, the solution, of course, is PV system. So we could develop a thermal electrical model of our Agrivoltaic, and as it was expected, 90% of total power consumption was attributed to LED lights. So we could design a net zero agrivoltaic system that was capable of providing 100% of the power demands of the Agrivoltaic. And thanks to Kim and her team, they focused on the investment side, and they could introduce the max version of their technology by increasing the total production capacity by more than 2 times and keeping the total capital cost as low as 1 times of the first version or even less. In the second phase of our research, we focused on lighting and revenue analysis. We could increase the lighting intensity on the grow walls by optimizing the decoration of the lights, the LED lights in the max version. The second, we could also increase the total yield by optimizing our planting strategy by trying multiple plants for small crops or small pots that we have there, and also by targeting some crops that have higher market values, especially in lettuce group. And finally, we were capable of producing organic products here, and therefore we could have potentially higher incomes by selling these organic products. And currently, we are conducting a comprehensive economic analysis by targeting some high-value herbs like basil, and also minimizing our PV size or capital cost of our PV size. How? By shortening the photoperiod. Photoperiod is the amount of time in a day that we need to run our lights. So for all the research that we have done previously, it was 24 hours a day. But as you see on the screen, we have segregated a separate section which is isolated from the whole agri-tunnel, and the LED lights in this section are running just for 18 hours a day. If we don't see any negative effect on the yield of the basil, or even sometimes positive effects, it means that from now on we're gonna reduce the total power consumption, therefore reduce the size of our PV system. And we are also trying to minimize our labor costs by optimizing the amount of labor time that we need to do the tasks there, or bringing more automations. And all in all, currently we are running so many experiments, scientific experiments in the agri-tunnel. We are growing different crops like beans, root vegetables, strawberries, peas, quinoa, nasturtium, and also other crops to check the compatibility of these crops with this environment. And also, we are doing other scientific experiments, like working on an open source biodigester. Hopefully after, when the weather gets warmer in the summer, we will be able to convert all the bio-waste that is being produced in the agri-tunnel to biogas. And we can use biogas for cooking, just in case we need, and more importantly, to provide carbon dioxide for plants photosynthesis. And again, FSSC produced variable spectrum lights. By using these lights, we can define the most optimized spectrum recipes for each crop, therefore increase and optimize their yield. And we have also designed so many open source grow beans, which is useful for growing some root vegetables like potato, or some bigger sized plants like cauliflower or similar ones. And thank you. It was a short review on our research in the agri-tunnel. Thank you for your attention. I want to hand it over again to Kim to finalize our presentation. Thank you.
So I'm just going to, in conclusion here, just share with you what's up next. So our team is about to head into the next round of the competition for the Homegrown Innovation Challenge. We're heading into the scaling phase. The other projects that we're working on, obviously, as Nima said, was crop research. We've done some really exciting crops so far. One of the ones that is on the radar that we are going to be working with in the near future will be mushrooms. That's kind of an interesting one. From a company standpoint, one of the other things that we're working on is severe weather resilience. We are currently working with 3 different Caribbean countries that lost over 80% of their crops during the hurricanes this past year. And so we were working with them and other departments at Western to ensure that we can deliver a system that can pretty much handle anything that Mother Nature throws at it. And the other is our lighting protocols, which Nima's shared about. We have new lights that are coming online that are even lower wattages with a better, even improved spectrum of lighting on it. The innovation in this area continues to expand constantly. And so we're looking forward to doing even more work with quality lighting. When we're making a decision about what is going forward with our project and from as an industry partner that's doing sales, I think the largest thing that has come forward over the last year that I think has really impacted our conversations is understanding that the biggest factor in everything that we're doing is location. Location, location, location. It governs everything from our crop selection to climate, what do we have to deal with in the way of climate, whether it's hot or cold or any other elements. Labor, obviously the OPEX is significantly impacted by labor. And then looking at energy, which is the big focus of today, is understanding how can we offset that largest expense line item. Water, obviously access to fresh, clean water is something else that we're dealing with. And client base, understanding the consumer, wherever we are going to be deploying a unit, what is the crop that they are looking for? What is it that they are interested in growing? And as much as I like a salad as much as the next person, lettuce is not enough. And we're really excited that in the agri-tunnel, one of the things that we have had great success with is diverse crops. And how are we going to use those crops even once we grow them? I will tell you that our baby kale Caesar salad, once you've had that, you'll never go back to romaine. This is some of the product. I have to give credit to the veggie burger in the bottom left corner. Nima's wife used our products, and we had beans, we've had peas, the strawberry smoothies that were developed from our strawberries. I made strawberry muffins. The one that was really exciting, I gotta just share this one, the radish in the middle, harvested last week. Probably one of the best radishes I've ever had in my life, and it was grown on the vertical wall in one of the 2-inch growing ports. Had a beautiful, nice little bite on the heat on it. So, lastly, I just want to leave you with a thought, and this is a quote from the Feeding the Future with Canadian Technology report that was published back in September by the Arrow Food Institute and University of Fraser Valley. If you have not seen that report, I highly recommend it. It is available online. It was probably, in my mind, one of the best reports on food security, and Canada's role going forward. It was very, very well done, and I've got to give a shout out. I haven't seen him here today, but Dr. Everett Fraser was a big part of that, and it was a fantastic report. But now more than ever before is the moment for Canada to step up and take a front row position to be the world's leading supplier of safe and sustainable food. This goes beyond just exporting food, I believe. This goes to exporting technology and really being a leader in innovation. And we're thrilled to be part of that with Western University, Dr. Pierce and his team. And I just thank everybody for including us in this conference. As an industry partner, I just love finding out more about agrivoltaics. So, thank you.